Yes, people, what is good? Welcome to the channel. I am Matt, and this is Matt Reacts. Now, what you'll see on this channel is basically what it says on the channel title. It is a reaction channel. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I've been watching a lot of reaction channels, um, and it's something that I feel like I've wanted to do for some time. So I'm like, I've built the courage to go. Yeah, okay, we'll just do it. Um, we are going to start reacting to the announcement of Download Festival. If you don't know what Download Festival is, it is a rock and metal festival here in the UK, normally in June every single year, and it has been going for, I believe, since 2005. No, sorry, 2003 now. So it's the biggest rock festival here in the UK. Bands from Metallica, Slipknot, Black Sabbath, Ozzy, rest in peace. Bring Me the Horizon, Alter Bridge, Shinedown, Disturbed, Korn, Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park, Guns N' Roses. So many bands have come and headlined or played. Um, and obviously next year, no different. I am going to next year. Now, I first went to a Download in 2012, and it was headlined by Prodigy, Metallica, and Black Sabbath. It's also known as Brownload because all it did was rain up until I think 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday, and it was awful. Tents were flooded. There was a big water slide down in the camp. It was at the time it was awful, but we made the most out of it, and we had a really good time. And I met some amazing people there who I'm still friends with to this day, and who I've been Download with since. If you don't know the history of Download, I'll give you a bit of history behind it. It used to be called the Monsters of Rock Festival. Well, the Monsters of Rock Festival was at the same place from 1980 to 19. I think it was 96. Um, and then Download came in 2003. And the reason it's called Download is apparently because Download used to be a dirty word back in the 90s for file sharing and torrents and stuff. And people didn't like doing it, and metal and rock was seen as a horrible genre of music, so they put two together and made Download Festival. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going with my best friend Leah, who you will see in a video we're going to do coming up very soon. But I'm looking forward to going. I've not been since 2017, so I've really missed going. And we have a group called Camp Viper. Don't have a clue where it came from. I'm not gonna lie to you. But since the initial incarnation of Camp Viper, there has been a load of new people been and gone. But I will be vlogging going, so when that comes, just stay tuned for that. But yeah, we're gonna get into my thoughts on the lineup. I was gonna play the announcement video, but it's been 2 weeks since it's been announced, so I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna put my reaction out there of the actual lineup from someone that's been to quite a few. Now there is a few Download festivals out there. They've done France, Spain, Germany, and Australia. I don't know if they're still doing them, but obviously Donington in England is the main one. So let's have a look at the lineup and let's discuss it. So you're going to see it up on screen somewhere around here, so you can follow along with it. Now, the one thing when I started going Download Festival was I said, because I started listening to rock and metal music in around 2000. My friend Chris introduced me to it. And when I started going to gigs and festivals later on, I said I want to tick off everyone I used to listen to that he introduced me to. And in 2000, it was the new metal era. It was like Bizkit, Korn, Linkin Park, Disturbed, as well as listening to the old bands, Iron Maiden, Metallica, Black Sabbath, Ozzy Osbourne, etc., etc. So since then, I've ticked off, I think, 80% on my list I need to. There's a few that I need to see. Aerosmith being one, AC/DC being another, Guns N' Roses, Linkin Park, Static X. There's a few others as well. Puddle of Mud, POD. There's a few others. So when Download gets announced, I always look at bands I need to see and whether it'd be worth going. Now the reason I didn't go in 2018-19 was because I had holidays booked at the same time and I just couldn't go. One was with family. We went to Florida in 2019. 2018 I went to Turkey with my girlfriend back then. We went for 3 weeks, so I couldn't afford Download as well. And then obviously 2020 was the COVID, so they cancelled it. 2021 I didn't go, and I've not been since. So as you can see, the headliners: Limp Bizkit, Guns N' Roses, Linkin Park. The two bands I've just said I need to see are there in Guns N' Roses and Linkin Park. I've seen Limp Bizkit live at Download. They were headlining the second stage. I can't remember which one it was, but the headline, was it 2013? I'm sure it was when Muse headlined the Sunday or the Saturday. Muse headlined because I'm sure I had someone say to me, "Why the fuck have you not seen Muse?" And I turned around and I went, "Well, Limp Bizkit is been a favourite band of mine since I heard them." So Limp Bizkit's already ticked off. However, I cannot wait to see Limp Bizkit again. I've always seen them once, so seeing them again really makes me happy. Guns N' Roses I've never seen before, and it is a band I need to tick off. What I will say is I watched them on TV at Glastonbury 2023, and Axl Rose sounded so off. It was unreal. So I'm hoping he doesn't sound off. I will say the microphone did sound really bad. It sounded like dead low, and Axl had to shout a bit more than he would do to get out what he wanted to say. So I'm really looking for Guns N' Roses. My favourite song by Guns. Oh, I'll tell you my favourite song by the top three. Limp Bizkit's favourite song is My Way. I have already done a reaction to that, which will be coming out first. And then Guns N' Roses, my favourite song is November Rain. I think it's just so good. And then Linkin Park. When Linkin Park got announced and I watched the video, I squealed like a little girl. I had the chance to go see Linkin Park in 2014. I had to say no to the ticket because I was going to Florida, so I couldn't go. And I'm really gutted. Obviously, it's not with Chester. It is with Emily Armstrong. But you know what? Emily Armstrong is fantastic. And I can't wait to see Linkin Park live. They are going to absolutely fucking be immense. And I'm looking forward to it. Favorite Linkin Park song? It will always be In the End. Always be In the End. And Numb. But since they've come back, The Emptiness Machine is just sick. So there's two I need to tick off straight away. Guns N' Roses, Linkin Park, so happy with that. Bad Omens. I've only just started listening to Bad Omens. My friend, who, like I said, going Download with Leah, she told me to play a song in the car when we were driving, so I put Bad Omens on. I really like him. I think they're sick. So I'm looking forward to seeing Bad Omens. I hope they don't clash with another band I want to say. Cypress Hill. I didn't really listen to Cypress Hill back in the day. However, if nothing's clashing with him and there's no one I want to see at the time, I will go and see Cypress Hill just to say I've seen him. Trivium. I've seen Trivium numerous times. I really like Trivium. I think they're sick. In Waves is my favourite song. So, looking forward to seeing Trivium. Again, I hope they don't clash with someone I'd prefer to see because I've seen Trivium quite a few times. Architects, again, just started listening to them, so I haven't really got a favourite song with them. Same with Electric Callboy, who's next, but I'm looking forward to seeing both. Again, I hope they don't clash. Hailstorm, I've seen twice, I believe. Yeah, I think I've seen them twice. Once in an arena, and I can't remember who they were on before. I think it was Alto Bridge. Could have been Alto Bridge. So I'm looking forward to seeing them again. Again, clashing. Ice Nine Kills, again, just start listening to them. I've seen them advertised. I've seen them in metal playlists, and I've always skipped past them. And then I heard them on YouTube randomly, like when YouTube's just going and playing. And the next video came on, it was a song by Ice Nine Kills, and I was like, shit, these are good. So, look forward to seeing them. Baby Metal seen before. Favorite song by Baby Metal? Probably Karate, and I heard it first. I'm a big wrestling fan, as you can probably tell. And I heard it first on NXT Takeover, and I fucking loved it. So when the year after they were at Download, I had to see him. Pendulum, I didn't. I've listened to Pendulum in the past. Not a lot. I weren't like a massive Pendulum fan, but there were some songs I listened to, like Witchcraft, Propane Nightmares. I didn't know I needed to see him until they got announced, and I was like, shit, I need to see Pendulum. So Pendulum are one. Pretty Reckless I've seen before. So looking forward to seeing Pretty Reckless again. Black Veil Bride's not my cup of tea. They were at 2012 Download. I stayed for Fallen Angels, which happened to be the fucking last song they sing. Yeah, they're not my cup of tea at all. Fallen Angels is probably my favourite song they've done, but I don't even listen to that. But it's the only song I can tolerate from them. Behemoth, again, started listening to them, so been listening to them, I really like them. What I will say, a lot of bands that are newish or over the last 6-7 years, I'm very old school, and I don't like pushing my boat out listening to people. Until recently when I've gone, right, I need to listen to new people now, because the songs I'm listening to are fantastic, like Linkin Park and Biscuit, blah, blah, blah. But I want to listen to something new, so... the bands I'm saying I've always just started listening to have been around for a while, but I've always just started listening to them. Mastodon, I've seen a few times at Download. Not my cup of tea. So if they're on that is not a band I'm gonna go out there and see. The All American Rejects is a band I need to see. That is on my list, so we can tick that off, along with Feeder. Little thing about Feeder, me and my cousin used to play wrestling back when we were kids, and Feeder, because we didn't have access to my CDs at home, because I used to sleep at his. And we used to use Feeder as our theme songs, so I look forward to seeing Feeder. I think it's Cavalier, the next one, KSAD. I've never heard of him, so I need to listen to him on Spotify, to be fair. Static X is one I need to see, so I'll take that off. Again, there are only a few songs, but I listened to him in my childhood, in my early teens, so I need to go and watch them. And Blood Incantation I've never seen before, I've never heard of, so I need to start listening to them. Other songs, I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, but Ash is there. I need to see Ash. POD, I said before, is one I need to see, so I'll take that off. Magnolia Park, Sleep Fairy, We Came as Romans, Those Damn Crows, Story of the Year, Drowning Pool are there. Seen Drowning Pool. Spineshank is one I need to see, so we can take that off the list. Overall, I'm very happy with the lineup. I think it's sick. They've gone for the new metal vibe. I'm hoping a few more bands get announced, which they probably will do, because they normally release them in December and January, and February is the last lot that get announced. It's not going to happen, but Papa Roach, I'd love to see. I've seen Papa Roach before, but I'd love to see him again. Obviously, my favourite band's Alter Bridge and Shinedown, so if I can see them again. I've just started getting into President, and they were there this year, so I doubt they're going to be there next year, but it'd be cool if they were. Anyone else I really wanted to be there? Obviously, bar the main big boys. I would have thought Youngblood might have been there. Now, Youngblood divides the community, because people like him because of his version of Changes, Back to the Beginning, when Ozzy did the gig at Aston Villa. Well, then people don't like him because he's trying to be metal and rock, and he's not. Well, they think he's not. I really like Youngblood. I liked him before the Ozzy thing. And I feel like they're going to do a bit of a tribute to Ozzy. Well, if they don't, they should do. Like, the Prince of Darkness is the god of rock. So, I'm hoping they do something with Youngblood. We'll see. But yeah, that's my reaction to the actual lineup. There's going to be videos coming out, so my basic plan was to do a video on each of the main bands, and then maybe dip my toe into some that I haven't heard of before. I have done 1 Limp Bizkit, I've done 1 Guns N' Roses, I've done 2 Linkin Park, I've done 2 with Leah for Linkin Park. So they're going to come out over the next couple of weeks, so keep an eye out on them. But yeah, if you like what you see, I'm sorry I've rambled on a bit, but if you like what you see, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment down below your thoughts, and any questions, and I can answer them, not a problem. But until next time, peace, take care, and I'll see you for the next video.